how'd y'all find out about the panel? Schedule, perfect. There's a lot of really good panels. There's a panel run by a lawyer tomorrow, also really good. Again, I also think that there are a lot of legal and intellectual property issues that go into content creation. And that is a good complementary panel that I highly recommend. There's also, sadly happening at the same time, the VTubing panel, right, that's overlapping with this one. And it is 1:45 and we can start.
Woo!
Yeah.
Who's ready to start this panel?
Woo!
Woo! All right.
I love the energy.
Thank you.
Yippee! So, let's start with introductions. Julie, why don't we start with you?
Hello. Hello. My name is Julie. I do mainly stream on Twitch.tv. I do live animation puppeteer kind of thing.
It's amazing.
It
looks really good.
I press a lot of buttons to do things. I like storytelling things and stuff. People do say it's like a watching cartoon but live kind of thing. I also do art sharing as well. Yeah.
Yeah, like your Artist Alley booth at TwitchCon is amazing.
Thank you.
And she's also a Twitch partner, everyone.
Yeah, follow Julie is one of the coziest streams I've seen in a long time.
It's like the vibe of watching Saturday morning cartoons
Yes.
all over again, but live. On Twitch. Twitch.tv. And Lance.
Oh, okay, I'll go next. I thought we were going in line.
No,
All right.
I know my rules.
All right. I am Lance Icarus. I am one half of the Twitch channel Lance and Gin. I also upload videos and shorts to my YouTube channel of Lance Icarus. I've been doing content creation for at least 10 years. I literally went back and tried to find the earliest pieces of content creation I did back in, it said 9 years ago on YouTube, I think it's 10, doing a Link to the Past Let's Play. I'll talk about that later. But yes, I'm very happy to be here and happy to have everybody here.
Woo! Hi, I'm Kenley. I am one of the organizers of the Seattle Twitch meetup and a member of the leadership team of the nonprofit that's responsible for it. I probably spent the past week, if I wasn't at PAX East, setting up the Streamer and VTubing hub downstairs. Y'all should check it out if you have any questions, any lingering questions, or want to see what resources are available for you as a streamer. Check out the hub. That is my passion project this week. And I stream on Twitch. I'm a Twitch partner. I'm a variety streamer. I stream a lot of MMOs. I love Pokemon. I love Final Fantasy XIV. I'm a Pokemon community ambassador. And I love putting together panels and other programming at various conventions, which is why we're here today. And, we talk about, content creation, and everyone here either is starting off on their content creation journey or really seriously considering streaming, like making content. And I think it's important to start with all, my panelists here, how did you get started and what motivates you to regularly create content?
Okay, so how I kind of got my start doing it is I actually had a friend who is a streamer who's a guy named Mega Retro Man. He's a speedrunner, has appeared in Guinness Book of World Records. I was on his couch at GDQ this past summer. Just cool guy. I ended up, he needed help with an extra live stream because he was doing a 24-hour stream. And he's like, I can't do this by myself. I need other people to help me. I need other people to take in some of the hours. So I ended up doing that with him, and I had such a blast doing that that I decided to kind of give it a shot myself. We end up doing hey, I came back to it, the Link to the Past Let's Play, which, if you want to know what things were like about 10 years ago for streaming, we had like an Elgato for the recording. For the audio recording, we used my phone with SoundCloud recording it. So, yeah.
That sounds really scuffed, and I like it.
It was pretty DIY, all right? Like, it was not. That was a long way.
Easy today, but you go back in time. It's like there are some real janky things people have done to make content happen.
Yeah, we made content kicking and screaming. Yeah, I think the only thing that survived from that is like I did a best of video and just like looking at it now of like video editing, and I'm like, oh god, why was I like this? But yeah, having to edit that sound footage to, because it would keep desyncing because they weren't like the same device. So I had like find and like cut out Brett's like every like 2 minutes of like an hour-long Let's Play. Oh my god, things are so much better now.
Yeah.
I love streaming now.
Even like just like pre-recorded content. I remember like, days of like Boxy, if anyone remembers that.
Boxy.
Oh, okay. I may have gone over people's heads. But the good old Let's Plays, YouTube's 10-minute limit.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the cringe and what you would call it, and frustration of trying to put together things that don't really work well together in order to make content. But I feel like that it's become so much easier. It's become much more accessible, and it's allowed people who are really creative and really talented to express themselves in a way that is authentic. And I wanted to pass it along to you because I know, I love like your like cozy, cartoon, like live cartoon streams, and how you make it happen. It's like,
well, I was streaming just like only I had one webcam over my head and then drawing. That's how I started. I didn't have any like a character or puppeteer set up, but after like trying out Twitch and then learning about things, this is like years ago, like when the creative wasn't there. Everyone was gaming, and then people who draw was on the category of the game, like Legend of Zelda, drawing the Zelda kind of thing, So that was the time. But when I started, like creative started to form, and I started to realize, like, oh, people have face cam. I need a second camera. And I was like, oh, I don't really want to do it. So I started to search about things, and my friend had a little thing. I don't know if anybody knows, like Adobe Character Animator, which is like a puppet, little simple puppet thingy. I think now it's like a PNG tuber similar to that setup. I don't know much about it, but yeah, I learned about it, and I looked into this program, and in a tutorial video, they're showing you could make like an animation show with that program. I was like, oh, that's so cool. I want to do it. And I did it.
Yeah. Look at this.
For the 2 rows in front.
It looks so good.
No, you can definitely check out some of her work at Julieee, Julieee on Twitch. That's just any clip.
Any clip.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, I always like the like a Twitch chat interaction. Something is happening live, and then chat can kind of maneuver what's happening. It's not dictating, but they chime in and then do things so that it creates whole momentum, and it's really cool. I like that.
You put this little cozy world that chat can influence, and that's the magic of like watching your streams. It's so cool.
I mean, like, yeah, that's one of my favorite things about streaming is that the way chat can be an active participant in anything that you're doing, whether whether it's like direct interaction, like with your stream, or they can actually like, because I tuned in once and people were just like counting eggs on screen, and it was just like everybody was having a blast. I've never seen that many people have so much fun counting eggs. And like my stream sometimes I'll like, especially charity streams, I'll put like channel rewards that are just like screams when I'm playing like a horror game or something, and like chat gets to kind of work on that part of it too. And also for one chat. For one thing is like donate like $10, we'll put like a little cookie with your name on it, like somewhere on the stream layout. So by the end of it, we had like this row of different chatters and everything that all were a part of the stream, and they're there for in the VODs and all that stuff. Just being able to interact with people who come in and hang out with you is like one of the most rewarding things I think is about streaming and making content and stuff like that.
That's really awesome. So, like, one of the things I wanted to ask both of you is, we've gone a little bit, did a little bit of introduction about what kind of content you create, and it seems like you've started to touch upon why you create it. Mm-hmm. And my follow-up question would be, like, what are your values and beliefs as a creator, and how is the audience and community you've cultivated a reflection of those beliefs?
Yeah, Julie, you may want to start on this one because I have opinions.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So obviously my streaming journey began with a charity stream, and charity has always been a major pillar of everything that I do when it comes to content and streaming. I'm actually a ambassador for the Fred Hutch streaming program.
They're wonderful. They're local.
Yeah, Fred Hutch. Shout out Fred Hutch. They have their own streaming program that people can use to kind of help raise funds for cancer research and things of that nature, vaccine research, all kinds of stuff. I've done Extra Life, Child's Play, Starlight for Children. Being able to do all those things and being able to bring joy and use me just chatting at a screen for like 8 hours and use that to actually make other people's lives better is basically the reason I make content. I loved being able to do that.
You find it incredibly rewarding?
I would in fact find it incredibly rewarding.
Perfect.
Wait, what was the question again? Why I stream? Wait, no.
What are your beliefs and values as a creator? What are your beliefs and values, and how does that show for your content, and how is the community and audience you've cultivated a reflection of that?
Can we just not stream just for fun?
That is a perfectly valid reason too.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I
feel like that's, to be honest, that's why I stream too.
I mean, hopefully it's fun at some point. Like I'm totally on agreement. Yeah, that should be. I always believe that you kind of should be your own first fan.
Wait, I think I have better one now. Okay. So like you have an idea, you want to share, and then Twitch is there to carry your idea out, and then the people will like respond to the chatters. You get like an instant reaction, and then fun.
Yes, fun. Like this panel right now, we're having so much fun, aren't we?
I mean, having fun with a stream and everything, and having being able to kind of put your voice out there too. I think that's kind of what you're talking about, is having your voice kind of out there, especially if it's not, you don't feel like it's being reflected or everything. It's like the best way to do it is not to, go into someone's comment section and tell them exactly how they should be talking. It should be, go out there and make your own stuff. Like,
Yeah.
everybody in here has a perspective that that other people just don't have. And, it's your voice. And, I want to see all of your content. Like, I want to see all your vids and streams, because you all have a different perspective than I do. And that's one of the big advantages of doing streaming and stuff, is being able to see how other people see the world.
Oh, but I think having a smaller goal is nice too. Like, it might be too big of the goal or question for me, but like having small things to start or keep on going, just a little bit further, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, small's good too. Yeah.
Small and big, both.
We're doing questions at the end, right?
Yeah, we're doing questions at the end. We'll have plenty of time for questions, and also, yeah.
Not sure about the answer though.
We're doing our best to cover a lot of really cool things in this space. And, we talk about, values, beliefs, your creator journey. And the next thing I ask, both of you have been creators for a long time. What are some lessons that you would tell yourself, that you would tell yourself in the past, that you have learned during that journey? Like, if you had to go back in time, if you were able to go back in time, like open a portal, go back in time and tell yourself some lessons that you have learned during your adventure.
Oh,
Yes.
back up. Make a fucking back. I'm sorry.
It deserves emphasis. I agree.
Thank you.
You're right, though.
Don't apologize for being right.
Oh man, so many times I lost my files because I don't work in like any sorry, I didn't know. But I always worked in like traditional mediums. So once I started Twitch streaming, I started to teach myself more like a technical side and other things, and working in like a puppeteer thing. It's like a digital stuff. I mean, I do it on a paper, but eventually goes to the digital. So losing file is very painful. A corrupt file is you don't want to look at. Yeah.
I'm going to second that with emphasis and 100%. Like, always have backups of any of the assets and stuff you make over like your stream and everything like that, because man, that's a pain in the butt if it goes.
How do you back up?
How do we back up?
Yeah, well, we can talk about sync. That's a more involved thing. I would recommend. I'm gonna plug the Creator Hub, as we can definitely be very hands-on about how you would do backups. You can back up your scene collections. It's super important if you use OBS Studio.
Kenley, where can they find the Creator Hub here at Sakura-Con 2026?
Summit Room free and free 4.
There you go. Okay. The number one thing I would probably tell myself if I went back into a portal to talk to them is, first of all, calm down. The portal is friendly. Second, it would be don't do illegal things by accident. This involves giveaways. Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay. My buddy over there streamed with me before. He's losing his because we were on that stream. Okay, so like essentially, one thing to understand about charity streaming is that there is a difference between giveaways and sweepstakes. Sweepstakes are illegal.
They're regulated.
They are regulated, and usually only nonprofits and stuff can actually do them.
Yes.
Because essentially, if you're doing a giveaway on your stream and it's something like, oh well, if you sub to the channel, you'll be entered to win this item, or like if you tip $5 or more, you'll be entered to win this item. That is against the law in Washington State.
No go.
yeah, that is considered a sweepstakes or at best a raffle, which only a nonprofit organization can do. You are not a nonprofit. But yeah, it's if you're able to do a giveaway, you can do things like, you know, if it's a free activity like following the channel or something like that, like if it's a free mode of entry, then it's okay. Then you could do that. It's okay for like kind of self-promotion. But you cannot have a paid method of entry for a giveaway or else you will get in trouble. We were lucky that we did not trip anything up on that, but it was definitely something I learned after the fact going, oh no.
Oh no.
So yeah, that's my giveaway rant for the evening.
I was gonna be, you know, like there's a since we are at Sakura-Con, we are at an anime convention. How many people have watched the movie Cosmic Princess Kaguya? Okay, a couple of hands. It is a wonderfully animated anime movie that is so like it's lots of Vocaloid, you know, stories about content, you know, main character goes on a content creation arc part. Don't want to do any spoilers. It's fun. And I think one of the things that if you watch it and you do one of the scenes and it's like an incredibly scuffed first stream, you're looking at me like,
That's no judgment.
not judging, like, I know we talk about scuff, we talk about backups, but do you both of you have any like memorable scuffed, you know, stream scuff moments?
Oh my god, what don't I have?
Do you know what? Do you know what that scuff? Do you know what scuff?
Yeah, every stream.
every stream, 100%. Oh my god.
Yeah, like nothing really planned. I mean, it's just, yeah, a lot. Well, because I think it might be important. I tried to tell myself recently too, like, I do create a lot of things by myself, but everything is on something that I didn't create, like OBS, I didn't create other app I use, nothing I created. So I'm using those to create like final outcome for the stream. And if something doesn't work, it's just out of my control. So it just, I just have to remember, yeah, failing is not on me, on them.
It's 100% always Twitch's fault. Every time.
Yeah,
Thanks, Dan.
it's not just, yeah, like technical difficulty happens because so you just scuff happens, I think. So you have to, I think it's great if you can play with that moment, maybe? It's hard though, but
I mean, there's a good, like, one of my favorite things about content creation is how many things are adjacent to it. And one of my favorite things about dealing with scuff and unplanned moments is actually improv.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
We do a workshop called Improv for Content Creators, and and it is also offered at TwitchCon from the same instructors, and teaches you a lot about how to deal with unexpected moments and how to play things off with a sense of levity and joy and amusement that content creators are and should be known for.
Yeah, and especially since this is a getting started panel, you know, when you're starting out, like, you probably won't be very good at dealing with that. That's just part of the process of learning. Don't take it adversely. Don't worry about it. I think like back when I started, I could point like to a single moment and be like, oh God, that was the worst thing of all time. I will never actually mentally recover from this. And then like now I've just done so many times, I'm used to it. Like I don't, but yeah, like the scuff moments, the improv moments.
I've been playing so much Pocopia lately, and I've had moments on stream. It's fun. That game's fun. But
oh yeah, I think there's way too many clips on my channel. It's just something failing on the stream. Like Literally, there's a clip of my channel of my webcam freezing, and it's just my face is like, just like totally not looking at me. And the clip is just the sound clip of me going, "Don't clip that, please."
Yeah, you know
Which is the worst thing you could tell to a chat if you don't want them to clip
really
anything.
funny because you talk about clips and clip that because Twitch actually is rolling out a feature called auto clips in beta. I actually have access to it, and you can actually tell Twitch to go clip that.
No
Oh, so
way.
is it a Twitch function?
It's going to be it is, yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like I have it enabled on my channel, so if you watch it, and if I have one of those moments, and I say Twitch clip that, it goes and clips that for me.
Like a voice command?
Yeah, a voice command on
Oh,
stream,
wow.
like literally.
Oh, it's a
They're
voice
listening.
command.
Yeah, like it's
wow.
built
Oh,
in.
that's actually cool.
Yeah, like it is an open alpha. Some streamers have it. Like I have access. I have, and it's going to open up to. It's going to be opening up, more broadly sometime soon. And yeah, it's one of those things that.
We have to celebrate the moments when Twitch rolls out a good feature.
They're rare.
They can be rare sometimes, but when they
Hey.
come out, they're good.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Mike. For context, Dan Clancy is the CEO of Twitch, and Mike Minton is Money Mike. You've met Money Mike.
I met Money Mike, and he is a
Mike
big
Minton.
Wolverine fan, my enemy.
He is the chief product and monetization officer. So I'm like, thanks, guys. thanks for giving us the tools for us to make content. On a regular basis with all of my friends.
Oh my god. I mean, I could have an entire conversation about Twitch, but that's not where you're about
Yeah.
getting started, and
Yeah.
it's good. Everything's fine.
Well, until it's not fun.
And then people clip it.
Yeah. And I feel like watching your stream, it's like sometimes it gets wild with the stories that you tell of your community, and what are some of those moments?
Moment? Wait.
Yeah, no, like your you have the world that you've created, and sometimes things just do not go the way you expect, right?
Oh yeah. Well. Yeah, I don't know if how much I should reveal here, but yeah, I do like a storytelling type of thing. So it has a huge arc we are following, but I'm the one creating asset. So don't tell everyone, but I'm behind usually. So chat are guessing what would happen all the time. So I do get inspiration off of that too. Sometimes like, oh, that connects. Yes, I might do that. So that's really cool. Cause I have like an arc going, but small things to tie together is, I work along with it. If that makes sense. So yeah. So yeah, it's like a collaboration kind of.
Oh my god, the amount of times my community has like given me an idea for something to put on stream. It's like, hey, have you thought about doing this? Like, yeah, absolutely, it's gonna roll out next month. It's like, you, Mike.
I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, it's not just my type of like a stream. I think it applies to anyone. Like, yeah, chat suggests something and then you roll with it. It's kind of partially improvisation too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like one of my friends has a robot voice, and I was like, oh, so it's like Steph GPT.
Oh god.
So I personally don't do subathon. I'm not against. Well, I guess I'm against it. I don't do it. I think other people who does. It's amazing and have a plan and stuff, but I just don't do it. But I have a unfortunate setup. The channel point sometimes could trigger to become just a subathon that day, because I have a little, so that happened before.
Oh.
So that was a little unhinged, I guess.
Wait.
Well, because like I have a channel point that people can do fortune telling. Means they just put the caption in, and then I start doing the bits, like following, like, oh, that's a full gym, but it's just chat telling me what to do, basically. And then there's a little clock going on. So it's supposed to only last 2 minutes and 20 seconds for that bit. But if you drop sub bits, anything like that,
Time goes up, right?
so yeah, that was unexpected. That happened only a few times, so it's not that bad.
It sounds like you had fun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine having an impromptu subathon. That's so crazy.
Those are usually well rehearsed and choreographed.
It's not even like
leave
it's
alone.
not even subathon theme. They just say like Julie will be feels very generous next to few minutes taking a chat. That was the prompt, and then I had to do it for another 2-3 hours because of whatever they dropped. That happened times. So it's kind of like unexpected, but
It's like Contagion, man.
It's so good.
but yeah, I mean they have fun and I have fun, so it's all good, I think.
As long as everyone's having fun and it's all in good faith, why not?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's that's one of my favorite things. I have so many favorite things about streaming. Maybe why I'm up here. Anyway, point is, one of my favorite things is about the kind of experimentation you can do with your streams, especially when you're starting out. I think there's so much room to just do something that,
Go do the thing.
yeah, just first of all, you just hit play and start streaming, but you can also just start doing wild things. You can put, sound clips in there. You can have different kind of camera angles. You can have like channel point reward where your camera turns into a Dutch angle.
Be unhinged.
Yeah,
but
be
be intentional.
Be unhinged. Find your niche, find your voice, and part of that is just doing stuff that other people aren't doing.
Yeah, like there's like a streamer I sometimes watch as it's a good late night watch. She's absolutely unhinged, and I can't even like quote anything she says on stream on this panel unless I want to get yeeted out of here. And it's like Mari_EN. How many people know who she is? Oh gosh, it's like South Park in a late night live stream. She's absolutely unhinged. It's trash. I love it.
Oh man, yeah, I've seen so many different types of streamers that just do something that other people aren't doing, and it's so broad now. When I started, it was all gaming, and now, you have the creative artist people up there. You also have like DJ sets going on that you just turn on and just have them on a second screen. There's IRL. There's you can building Gunpla, doing painting minifigs. It's like content creation is not just like video gaming anymore, and I want more people out there, especially here at Sakura-Con, to know that. Yeah, I know a few cosplayers who stream their builds while they're making it. Sometimes it's just cooking streams. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, there's actually a cooking streamer here who's been around for a long time, Domestic Dan. He's good, his cooking is lit.
Oh my god. Some of the cooking streams, for some reason, some of the most unhinged streams I've seen were cooking streams. Because people are just they abuse food sometimes in those things.
There's a streamer, Ulslab, a VTuber, who is the most unhinged science project experiments, and I'm like, he's trying to make food. I wouldn't even try it.
I saw a streamer once that they were tenderizing the meat, but you can submit. But if you tipped the stream, he would pull out a bigger mallet and eventually had like a sledgehammer out there. Because that's when I saw how it does like a little preview on Twitch and everything, like when you kind of go over and everything. So I'm just seeing like an overview of this thing, and boom, and I'm like, what is he doing?
Some people build the most craziest contraptions to do terrible things to food, and I'm like, Okay. Like, I only say that because I saw a clip of Will Slap making, mixing drinks in a toilet.
Oh, that was a trend for a while.
Oh.
And all my
That's a
people-
trend?
Yeah, it was a trend. People would mix stuff in toilets and then they
No,
would
he brought it.
on tables.
Yeah, he would buy. This guy would buy a new toilet for this brand new toilet
Oh.
and use it.
I
and build
hope
a whole
so.
contraption, yeah.
I hope he didn't was using a pre-owned toilet.
No, but it was just I've seen some of the things you see people do for content is absolutely the sky's the limit. And I see the sky's the limit.
far away.
And this pit goes down to I don't even know how far this pit goes down sometimes.
The sky's the limit, but gravity's faster.
Yeah, and I know we have 25 minutes left, and I'm actually feeling like it's a good time to open the floor a little early to answer any questions. Feel free to ask your questions up at there's a microphone up there.
So we can all hear?
Yeah, so everyone can hear, and we can provide our commentary, our professionally qualified commentary to your questions. And professional and unhinged.
Hello.
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 Should I introduce myself or do I just ask the question?
Feel free to introduce yourself.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this isn't
Alrighty. I'm Stefan, or Steph. As you can see, I am cosplaying as Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. And what was the spark or the turning point that got you into content creating? Because I have kind of thought about it, but I kind of feel like something's holding me back. I kind of feel a little bit nervous, in the sense where it's I post something and then maybe after a few attempts, it's just not going anywhere.
Okay. I got started in content creation back in 2009. I forget how many years ago now that is. That's way too darn long at this point. And I was in college, and I was at a hockey game. And you know how violent and fun ice hockey is sometimes? And then I saw a TV, college TV production club that would film these events live and do instant replays live on the jumbotron. And the amount of things that you can clip and replay and see the audience react in real time was just simply magical. And that is how I decided one day that I would sign up to join RPI TV, and that is how I got my start as a content creator. I just wanted to see people, eat the ice. Right.
I mean, no, I totally understand the nerves and everything. When I got started, again, it was through charity streaming and stuff. Because I was with a group of people too, and that kind of helped take a lot of the edge off of that. Kind of being able to stream with friends, just having a camera there helped. But that's just going to be a thing when you get started. And the easiest way to start getting over some of those nerves is just to hit stream. Just play something, just draw something, whatever. Do it for 15 minutes, and then just hit stop stream, and you've done it.
I say talk about movie Cosmic Princess Kaguya earlier.
Yep.
I'm gonna show you a real clip, because it's absolutely cringe, and it's her attempt at doing a first live stream, and I'm just it is absolutely cringe. It is. It is actually. I have to.
Yeah. While you're finding the clip.
While I'm finding your clip, let's continue.
Yeah. We'll continue for now. Julie.
I think it's okay to be nervous. Try to don't worry about who's coming or who's watching. Make things set up your streaming as comfortable as for you to continue, and then you can change it later after you get comfortable. Maybe that's how I did. So I only had one camera pointing down. I had no schedule first because I wasn't sure if I can follow. So everything testing the water a little bit. Test water more. and then how much you can go further. Maybe that's how I did.
Yeah, I believe in you. You can do it, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, and I wanted to show off this clip. So this is actually this is legit low effort first stream content right here.
I am kind of happy that they actually have that as like an actual anime of like what a first stream really looks like.
Yeah. It's just saying, you can't do any worse than what she did.
All right, next motion.
That's it.
All right.
Alright, I've been told that to stream is to just be a yapper, you gotta keep on talking and all that. My question is, how do you catch yourself when you find yourself silent? How do you catch that early? Because I could just be silent forever and not notice.
That's a great question.
Excellent question.
Yeah, that's absolutely something I actually wanted to kind of touch on. So thank you. But yeah, a lot of that is just about understanding, kind of like understanding your own voice and kind of hearing yourself when you're doing streaming. It's a learned skill for starters.
It is something that it requires refinement and gets better over time.
Yeah,
You're not going to you're not going to have it down to a routine and a science the first time around.
Yeah, a lot of it is just about kind of figuring out subjects for yourself to kind of talk about. You know, something that's happening in the game, maybe using that to kind of segue and like, oh, you know, this character is like doing this, like, oh man, I just saw something recently where they were also like doing backflips or whatever, that kind of thing. Just kind of like moving on from subject to subject. It can be difficult. There's also some games that sometimes it just doesn't work. Like I know I was trying to play God of War Ragnarok on stream, and I was quiet for like 15 straight minutes because I got so immersed in the game, and I'm like, I can't play this on stream. It's not gonna work. So yeah, it's just sometimes you just have to kind of listen for the silence, and then just like say something like, oh,
look at that. I'm sure, look at that, it's a bird. I'm sure you have had that moment, right, Julie? Like, you know, on stream it's like, oh my gosh, a bird. There's no bird.
There's a bird?
There's no bird.
There's a bird?
Exactly.
got me. You got me.
You did it. You boiled chat down to its bare essentials.
All right, thank you.
Unhinged. Unintentional.
Hello.
Hello.
First of all, thank you for being here and thank you for doing this panel.
Thank you.
I was wondering, when you guys turn your streams into like highlight moments to post on like YouTube, how do you select what moments to include?
Do you want to start on this one? Do you want to start?
Well, I'm very working towards that. I am not good at making anything else besides Twitch stream. So I'm here to, listen.
So one of the really cool things that you can do as a live streamer, at least on Twitch, is look at engagement and activity over time. You look at it's like you have a timeline. You can see what are the most clipped moments, what are your high intensity, most hype moments. You know, chat velocity, chat messages, and you can identify what are the most hype moments. And usually, when you make highlights, it is a highlight reel of you're trying to sell your stream to people who are flipping through looking for short videos of something on some topic, usually a game. It could be art or your favorite anime series on YouTube, and it is about figuring out how to draw those people into the door. It's like, or kind of like how I think about sitting in the streamer hub and trying to get people to come in. And it's like, hey, are you a streamer? Hey, are you also interested in cosplay or interested in gaming? Here's what I am doing in Pokopia, and this is a really cringe moment where I completely screwed this thing up, and I wanted to share that moment of everyone. So that's what my mental model is for going about making highlights of live streams for content.
I mean, I definitely second, double checking like when chat messages are at their highest, using the Twitch tools. It can kind of give you a hint about what's the most engaging thing in your stream. For me, like highlights are, like I have on my stream deck, I literally have a button to set a channel marker so I can go back later when I've had like a moment where I was like, maybe, I was yelling at a game, or I just got scared, or like I did something really cool or anything like that. I'll just hit the button real fast and see, like, is this going to be a clippable moment? Is this something that would be really cool? That kind of thing. Sometimes, when you're kind of making those, remember you are, like Kenley said, kind of like selling your channel a little bit. So, if you have like a certain vibe that you want to go for, or you have like a certain, part of your personality that you really want to accentuate, that's something you can do with those highlights. And also, like, if you're going to make that kind of like short content, have the most engaging part of that in like the first 3 seconds. Otherwise, people scroll off very fast. That's one thing I learned very early on.
You gotta hook them in.
Gotta hook them early when TikToks just slide.
Hello, hello.
Hello?
Hello?
I realize I'm not the target audience. I've actually been doing this for a few years now, but it's still worth answering because it still feels like I'm starting out.
We're all learning. We're all
We're
building.
all learning. It's an iterative process.
For sure. How do you guys deal with ebb and flowing momentum, right? I have been streaming this is my 5th year now. And at some streams I got 20 viewers, sometimes it's 5, right? I'm very lucky to still have like a sort of solid base of like 5 average regulars, but I'm like, I want to grow that audience. I want to grow the people who watch,
That is the toughest question.
And like as a VTuber too, like that's a part of it as well. I know there's a lot more novelty kind of required in that space than like regular face streaming. But like, how do you reinvent yourself for a bigger, broader audience without sort of losing the core and the flow that you've already developed over time?
This is what the category of really tough questions for 500.
I mean,
Alex.
Julie, do you have a?
Are you shy in other channel? If you don't mind going to other channel and then be friend with different community members.
Yeah.
I think they naturally wants to check out. Oh, I know this person, so I want to check out this person's stream. So you might want to make like a friends.
Collaboration is important.
That's
I mean, like as an indie VTuber, I'm very aware that like that's how a lot of the networking starts.
Yeah.
And, like my best streams always came either during or like shortly after collabs. You bring in the audiences and you merge them together. Like I found that that's a great way to like get a temporary injection almost. Like keeping that momentum going is hard.
It is. That is very true.
I mean, I wish I could give you more like easy, non-complicated answer to that, but the truth is, everybody's looking to get discovered. Everybody's looking to get, grow community.
Yeah, especially in the bubble between 5 to 50 concurrent viewers. It is competitive. It is competitive. I know that some streamers are well known for being a growth strat about I will feature, like, not in the video game space, don't want to name any particular names in particular, but there's some streamers well known for collaborating with smaller VTubers and they just blow up. It is the King's Castle and their fiefdom, but I don't really encourage that. But there's a lot of different things you can do.
Like, all I can really suggest is, definitely get involved in other communities that are like-minded with you and actually be involved. Don't go in like self-promote. And then I think we said earlier that variety is the hardest category to grow and succeed in because of the different games, and there's a lack of fixed title that communities tend to latch onto. But I think that was actually something that was said in the Streamer Hub earlier from like several streamers was that it's really hard to transition from one game category to variety. So if you're already variety and you're, experiencing that, at least you're not bored of one game trying to break into variety and seeing your numbers greater.
For sure. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
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 Welcome.
Good afternoon. It says afternoon, right?
Oh my God, it is afternoon.
It's dinner.
Still thinking.
Yeah, I got up to the mic and I immediately forgot what I was going to say.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's like, sounds like me.
Did any of you ever have like an inferiority complex, and how did
Yes.
you ever,
Yes.
how did you ever like
Sorry.
work past it?
Wow, that is feeling inadequate, feeling you're not good enough compared to other people as a streamer. That's what he is referring to.
Oh, every day I feel that.
I mean,
It is a matter of that's a complicated and important, complicated, and common emotion to experience.
it's so easy to compare yourself to other people when you're doing
Comparison
content
is the
stuff.
theft of joy.
It's the theft, exactly. It's so easy to compare yourself, and like that's not really what you're trying to accomplish when you're doing this stuff. Again, you're trying to put your own voice out there, your own perspective, trying to, sometimes you're just having fun. Sometimes you want to show people, talent that you have, like your art or anything like that, or try to do a kind of stream that you don't see often, like maybe you're hosting a game show or something. I don't know. Like there's just it's more about concentrating on what you're bringing and what you want to put out there, more than it is about trying to figure out like how I compare to these other.
Yeah, and don't let it get to you, because as soon as that happens, it shows.
Oh, but like, it's hard to say. Like what you make is only you can make, so you are always best at it, even though it doesn't look the best. You are presenting best version of that every time, every moment, if that makes sense.
I think
Oh, really? Oh,
that no, that was absolutely very well said. I 100% Julie said.
Did that answer your question?
Yeah, kind of.
Welcome to the journey.
Thank you for asking it.
Thank you.
How's
Hello.
it going, guys? Thank you for having us here at your guys' panel.
Thank you for coming.
Of course, I'll be here every time. I've always wanted to do content creation of some kind. But my biggest problem is that I just have so many hobbies. I have gaming, I have music, I have art, I just have so many things, and I just, over the years, been watching other people.
I have ADHD. I know I have the same problem.
Right. Yeah, right. And I'm just trying to see if I'm totally fine with finding one brand and working with that specifically. But is there a way to intertwine your hobbies or any styles and ideas into what you're making as a content creator?
I'll take this one because one of the things that I got hyper fixated on and focused on is Pokemon. That's why I'm a Pokemon community ambassador. But I also like Gunpla, and I really don't build Gunpla on stream, but that's like my little pocket quiet hobby, and it's about figuring out what when I started focusing more on Pokemon, it was like there were a lot of really cool games in the pipeline, and the Pokemon Community Ambassador Program reached out, and it was a really cool opportunity to share my love of Pokemon. That was the reason why I started focusing on it. And for you, if you have a lot of different hobbies, it's trying to figure out one or two that really you would like to define your content creator persona on. See how other people do it and see what you like, or what you really like about our creators in the space, or don't want to do differently. I know, there is a whole category of software engineering, the tech tubers, and despite having a background in that, I will never absolutely touch that content vertical. So, figure out what you like to share when you feel most, what resonates with you and allows you to speak most authentically and be true to yourself as a creator.
Yeah, and also there's just nothing that says that you only have to have one channel.
Yep.
If you want to have a channel that's dedicated to music, you can do that, and then have one that's dedicated to art. Like,
Yeah,
if you really
especially on
want to.
YouTube, especially since
YouTube,
YouTube's algorithm is based on clustering of interests. So having a separate channel for, like, you do X content versus you do like Y content. That's super important. But if you're just streaming on Twitch, it is less so because of their lack of viewer engagement with pre-record content. It's all on live, and categories are great for that. I hope that answers your question.
No, it answers it perfectly. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Hello.
Hello, this is great. It's so high.
Hi.
Hello. I've been streaming for a year. It's been great.
Congrats.
I have a question about, it's kind of actually a lead off of his, niches. So how
Yes.
long did it take you all to find what your niche was, or have you been, reinventing that and finding it on your own? But how long did it take to really find, okay, this is the place that I want to be in?
I'd say that reinvention cycle happens every couple of years.
I mean, yeah, it's an iterative cycle for sure on my end, because like my niche is like indie games, and even that's not really a super focused thing. But also like figuring out like what I want to do with that, and like I've been doing more like shorts about like game previews, like convention things, things like that. It's about, yeah, your niche doesn't have to be like super narrowly focused, I think, but you're always kind of like learning like what you want to learn inside of that. So I think it's just about like, don't be afraid to try 1,000 things, find something that you really like doing and go for it.
Yeah.
Do you have anything, Julie?
I'm not quite sure the niche. Like, you talking about finding community? Or?
No, like you're like, I think it might be niche. What you primarily stream. What like
what
you do
I
art.
do.
Yeah.
Oh.
What you like? I know you're primarily art, so this is more like people who are variety.
Oh.
Did that answer your question?
Yeah, for the most part.
Thank you.
Okay, great, thank you.
Alright, so someone coming in blind, I don't do any streaming or YouTube, anything like that, but I am at the point where I'm like wanting to, but because I'm low income, I don't know what like resources and programs I should be looking into, or like if something is worth the little bit of money to have access to said resource, like what programs and resources would you go to as someone just starting out?
Twitch Creator Camp.
Twitch Creator Camp is a good place to start because it kind of gives you the baseline of a lot of that stuff. I know if you're talking about like specifically programs like equipment for doing it, first of all, OBS Studio is the standard for streaming.
It's free, it's open source, it's wonderful.
Yep, it's so flexible. You can do all kinds of things with it. It's definitely the program for streaming. And I don't want to give like specific like equipment like shout outs or anything like that. And I've been doing it for so long, I've gotten different things. But the main thing, if I was going to say if you're going to put any actual money towards any part of it, would be for audio.
Yeah, solid audio interface.
Solid audio.
How do you find one that isn't terrible?
Well,
Like how do you find one that's decent money and isn't, because I feel like when I'm looking up microphones, it's always some sponsored website and I don't trust it.
That's a good question. That's a good question, and we are able to do some hands-on demos in the Streamer Hub.
Okay, Streamer.
I'm sorry, sorry to sort of self-promo, but like I literally have a short SM7B sitting on the table. That's like high in a microphone.
Do you have a favorite streamer content creator?
I watch a lot of different creators right now. I find myself more on YouTube and YouTube Shorts than I do on Twitch.
They have like a section they show the
Shows
gear
you
they use.
what they use.
Yeah, so if you hear the sounds that you like, maybe check out those.
Yeah.
That's really smart. I didn't know that was a thing. That's really cool. I do have one other question if I'm allowed to ask.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, bless you. Sound effects. How does one go around and go and find copyright-free sound effects?
Blurp. Blurp is pretty good. Blurp is a Twitch extension. Hashtag They sponsor our event. They sponsor our events and meetups sometimes, but disclaimer. But they're actually like legitimately really good. It's a soundboard, and a soundboard extension for Twitch streamers. They're solid.
Also, feel free to make your own.
Feel free to make your own.
Is there anything for like people who are making like content on YouTube or like Instagram or anything?
I think they do support not just Twitch, so check them out.
Also, YouTube specifically has a very robust music library if you want to have backing tracks that they use. I use that all the time when I'm doing video stuff.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
I have a basis. Thank you.
Yeah, we're trying to help people out here. Welcome to
Happy to
Office
help.
Hours. The professor's in. Hi.
Hello.
I want to keep mine really short because I know we're low on time. I find it really easy to talk to people, big crowds, anything like that. Easy. Talking to myself feels super cringe. Do you have any advice for how to get comfortable with talking to a stream where it feels like you're talking to real people? I know they are real people, but
I know the feeling. I face this a lot too.
Okay.
I face this every single day when I stream, on every single stream day, and it's something that you just need to keep practicing, rehearsing, and you just need to like build small atomic habits over time. And eventually you'll get really good at it. It is. Sorry.
My suggestion: be cringe and be free.
Be authentically true to yourself.
Yeah. It's one of the funniest things you'll find about streamers is it's one of the most introverted professions out there because in reality you're spending 8 hours talking at a screen. But it feels like there's other people there because there's like chat and everything. But no, I totally understand. When you're talking to yourself a little bit, you just kind of have to just keep talking. You just it's okay to be a little cringe. You're a streamer. It's a part of the package. It's in there. It comes free with your OBS Studio.
no, I like that. Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Alex. This is my sister Megan. She has an allergy, so she can't talk through her mask, so I'm just here speaking for her.
Understandable.
This is more focused towards Julie. She's gonna start, or she wants to try doing writing content. And do you have any creative ideas on how to make it interactive? So like as she's writing a book or something with a chat.
Channel point redemptions?
Just kind of see what they can do or help build characters and what they look like and just kind of who the character is overall.
Channel point redemptions.
Oh, yeah, channel point redemption would be good, I think. But also, if you are just starting, you can open to anyone to chime in and then do it too. Or you can reduce the channel point really low, so more people can chime in. And then maybe you can adjust it if it's too much.
And that's how you that's how you drive audience participation and engagement.
And also, I'm going to run this back to Sakura-Con. I'm going to steal an idea I saw at Artist Alley years ago. In that one, they kind of you could pay $5 to give them a subject, and they will write a full full paragraph for you about that subject in a certain way. So incentivizing people would be okay, just give me a subject and what you want to happen, and I'll totally write it as long as it's within Twitch TOS and blah blah blah. That's one thing I saw, and I was like, that's the coolest thing I've seen a writer do at a table. Cause it's so hard at a con, because words don't capture as well as an image. But just kind of putting it out there and being I'll write whatever you throw at me. Bring it on. Yeah.
And then a follow-up question with that would be, which platform would be best for writing content?
Writing, creative writing.
You planning on doing live or?
I think that's. I would put that under co-working, and there is a creator club for co-working. On Twitch.
There is a writing category too, I think.
Yes, and if you're looking for peer support, Twitch creator clubs are a great space for peer support from fellow creators. I know you're.
I thought of it too.
Yeah, you're a founder of the Makers and Crafting right?
Yeah. So I think anything creative fall into that category, unless co-working is more like workspace. So everybody get together and work on it. So if you feel like doing that, so you can focus on your creation, and then they usually have like a timer, focus time, and a hangout time, like a break time kind of thing. So that's more like a co-working setup. But if you want to have engagement with the chat and then create something together, I think, yeah, more creative category, like a writing category would be good.
Yeah.
But that's only Twitch though, a platform as in.
Yeah, because if you're doing live streaming, like I'd say Twitch is #1 platform for live, YouTube second. Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're absolutely welcome. And I think that's going to be it for us. So I want to thank everybody for coming today. You are all amazing, and I cannot wait to see all of your new content.
Yeah, go forth and do great things, make great things. Be unapologetically authentically true to yourself.
We'll make stuff. I can't wait to see it. Thank you very much for coming.
It's fine.